Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another HPowers 4 replay. Spawn on the top left side as the yellow Holy Roman Empire, or Corvinus1. Spawn on the bottom right side as the blue Abbasid Dynasty. We have 3D Cat, who's not yet a 4D Cat. Holy Roman Empire versus Abbasid Dynasty. Holy Roman Empire has some really powerful mana arms. Abbasid Dynasty, one of the few unique items we don't have covered when fighting against are opposing royal mana, or not royal, or mana arms. With the golems more specialized versus light armor, and the camels horse specialized versus horses. Of course, got the Agion Chapel going up, very nice. That is, of course, an incredibly powerful landmark, probably the most powerful Feudal Age landmark there is in this game. House of the Wizards going out for the military wing. I'm gonna get that small little task force going. Agion Chapel now really being built, and he does have enough stone for another town center. Needs a lot more wood though. And, the Agion Chapel's radius is this. Blue does spot it, very nice. He will quickly click up this wood there and build out his second town center, perhaps on one of these gold deposits. There's two gold deposits right next to each other, so that's probably a good spot for a town center. Put it right there. Blue Scout's not being pursued. This is in the radius of the... No. Yeah, it is in the radius of the emergency repairs, so he can, of course, repair that up if he so chooses. Might as well. Not like he's going to get emergency repairs used anytime soon. And that was probably another town center on the front line right here. He will quickly collect up this lumber there. I think the Agion Chapel. He may be eyeing for a lot of early farms as well. The Agion Chapel will make those farms incredibly powerful. And he will have good coverage with it. He will put out maybe 20 farms. Yeah, 20 good farms. When I say good farms, I mean like one farm distance away from drop-off location. Tower does get garrison there, very nice. We'll get some good damage there. And we'll go and kill a deer, you monster. Killing the forest doggos. Blue's also a second town center now, so we got a good amount of village production on both sides. We do have Golden Age Tier 1, and of course the Agion Chapel, so the economic benefits are quite even, but overall I think the Holy Roman Empire players' economic benefits are much greater, I think, with the Agion Chapel. Now I do have a Camel Archer here. Camel Archers do hit pretty hard, 12 damage. They only have a 3.75 tower range, so not very good. Camel, however, has received a lot of damage there. Horseman does get a good hit there on that Archer. We've got some early mana arms on field. And the Camel does see some more hits there. Not even the Scout can shank him with his sword. It's more like a knife, as opposed to Messer. Archer does pick up the Camel there. Very expensive pick there. Very, very nice. And now we've got the economic ring boost by the Abbasid Dynasty player. We've got Fast Castle, not by the Holy Roman Empire, which is pretty common, but by the Abbasid Dynasty. He maybe I can go straight into Lancers. Lancers and Crossbowmen will be very useful versus those mana arms. We do have a stable on the field. Very nice. Counselors can find enough defensive arrows to stop this force from advancing. And now do we have marching drills. Economic wing is almost complete. The economic wing, of course, allows access to some very important technology. The agriculture, improved gathering rate of farms by 15%. He also, since he already has the military wing research, he will also have access to the composite bow, increased attack speed of archers. But since he's not deployed out many archers on the field, not very important at the moment. He's going to deploy out a pair of lancers. The Holy Roman Empire player has not gotten to the next age just yet, and he's a bit far away from it. Need a bit more income. He does get a good number of barracks out. He's going to need some spearmen. He's forced to advancing forward. Does not take any villagers at the moment. Trying to collect that gold. He needs that gold for the Lancers. Receiving the arrow volley there. He may want to get out arrow slots at the current rate. Villagers not being retasked at the moment. He just may want to get out of the region. Now we've got a pair of Lancers pull on the field. These Lancers can do some great work. These man-at-arms only have 10 damage, so with the armor of the Lancer of 4 armor, they only take 6 damage each. Does focus on these archers first, since they're quickly killed off. Archers will go down there. Lancer will go down shortly. Another Lancer here, and I'll try and collect up these berries. Does get a good charge attack there. Good hits down those man-at-arms, taking them out. And now these man-at-arms being focused on one at a time. But we've got another wave of spearmen, man-at-arm, archer, and scout. Mixed force, small force. We've got some spear archers here. Some of these villagers starting going down. Right now, blue does have spear number of villagers opponent. I've got archer, veteran archer, and the pierce damage being researched by blue. Spearman does go down there. And now you have the Regnig's Cathedral going up. We do also have now the Fertile Crescent, reducing the economic buildings and houses by 25%. It is a cheap upgrade for a very cheap discount for very cheap buildings. Got some good hits there on the spearmen, taking them out. Archers do pick off some of these spearmen now. There we go. Lance is now trying to hit the prelate. He's trying to stop this relic from being claimed. Seeing the prelates on the front line, make him an idea he is going for his Castle Age landmark now. I got this EM picking up a relic as well. Does pick off that prelate there, and we'll find some of these villagers. One of those knights or lancers do go down. He may find himself this prelate. He will spot those villagers collecting some stone there. He may get an idea that's maybe a keep going up relatively soon. There is only 700 stone there. The keeps do cost a 900. You got composite bow research as well, more pierced armor for blue. Lancers giving these guys a good run around. Military forces in favor of blue at the moment, and the value is much greater as well. Got a good number of lancers. Got some knights not being pulled in the field. Relic picked on up, very nice. And now blue's vying for a line of palisade walls over there. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Right now, blue's picked up 1 relic, yellow's picked up 1. 3 are in the hands of blue. So it looks like blue will pick up the majority of the relics and deny the use, the effects of the majority of the Regnig's Cathedral. Nice, charging forward, trying to torch down these barracks. Blue does have a significant larger force on the field. Got some good damage there onto his barracks, trying to get out some more man-at-arms. At this point in time, he needs more crossbows and spearmen. We do not see any crossbows on the field at the moment. He does use emergency repair on this barracks, so he will save it. And if you look on the mini-map here, blue's going for a massive line of palisade walls. Blue's now going to capture up some of these sacred sites, 2 of them. This 3rd one could be claimed. I saw a relic maybe even brought on the front line. He probably does not, probably needs to get another mosque or to throw that in.
يتم إطلاق النار علينا.
تم رصد العدو بالقرب من هنا.
Barracks now being set ablaze. And that does go down. Mercenary repair sells another 12 seconds. Got a spring golden placement here inside a relic-based building, so he does have his one relic in there. Lance charging forward, trying to go for another fortified outpost. Does have a second spring gold firing away as well. Oh, and a Mangonel's not going up. Mangonels, of course, will be effective versus not only the infantry you may face against, but also against the structures. Mangonels do bonus aim versus structures. It will do up to, let's see, 36 times 3, so 96 per volley? No, or 98. 98. Oh no, that's 108. Now I'm getting all mixed up. Yeah, 108. Which is quite significant. I do now see the heavy maces there. That increases damage against heavy targets, such as the Lancers, making it a bit more effective against them. Plus going for the two-handed weapons, increasing the damage also by 2 as well. So soon they'll do massive damage versus these Lancers. Blue will need to get out some more Mangonels and or crossbows. Now I've got all sacred sites captured up by Blue. Got to keep up here as well, trying to secure up the forward gold. Going for a handful of outposts here. A good number of outposts. These outposts don't provide anything special. Tries to volley down those villagers. I go for a stable. Archers needs good damage there with possible to get some good damage on in. Even on the man-at-arms, who currently does have their 2 pierce armor, so 6 pierce armor. Mangonel needs to start hitting, firing as well. Needs to get out something to engage these knights. Knights and Lancers starting to engage each other now, and not anymore. Mangonel could get a volley here. Spring Gold takes out the Mangonel. Knights are being encircled by the Knights, the Lancers, and the Archers getting split on these crossbows. Very, very good. Now Banner would seem a bit of fire there. He may just want to get this other force just moving forward. Let's get some crossbows himself. And Yellow's front line is starting to disintegrate. Right now, Blue does have more villagers, and all has all 3 secret sites and 4 relic. That's a lot of income that his opponent can bring to bear. Yellow does not have much. He has 2 outposts here. Does have 1 relic inside of one. So they provide some good defensive damage against these Lancers, along with these crossbows. And Blue's now creeping on forward, trying to claim multiple valuable sites with his villagers, with the keeps for protection. And this is a massive stone pile that he's going to try to steal from his opponent. We got more siege forces now being pulled up by Blue with his archers. Got an outpost over here as well. And you got outposts here, upgraded with spring golds and fortified. At least just that one. The other ones are just unupgraded. People spot the spring gold and vice versa. Spring gold's now trying to hit these villagers. Does kill one of the villagers there. Very nice. We've now got a Mangonel as well as a banner rim going on up. You guys good numbers to get the spring golds here. Blue side just be a bit safe, advancing slowly. You remember have the sacred site victory potential. This keep will protect this sacred site. This second side is a little exposed, but this army is sort of more or less in the way, though. Magno is facing forward, finds a volley on the villagers. Yellow does not have enough stone for his own keep for defense. Springballs are hitting this battery round. Of course, Springbolt emplacements don't do well versus battery rams. Got regular Springbolts now advance forward. And over here we do have these Lancers finding these villagers. Villagers trying to shank them. It will not go too well. They do have 5 armor, and the villagers do only have 7 attacks, so they do 2 damage per ship. Springall's advancing forward, trying to find another opportunity. Got a large number of villagers here. Yakin Chapel's providing some great collection rate in this area. And now looks like Blue Springall's pushed too far forward. Will go down, at least significantly. Got a good number of archers and crossbows in this area, hitting this heavy armor. Yellow needs to go for some of his own archers. Ooh! Mangonel finds a direct hit there on those archers. Finds a good Mangonel shots there, wiping out one whole unit. Yellow's not advancing forward with a lot of heavy armor. Blue does have a significant amount of crossbows here and using some force to hold the line with. Yellow's front line starting to disintegrate. Got these archers and prelates moving around. And Blue has another keep over here, trying to put up the stone as well. Mangonel volley. Finds a decent hit there. Splashes a little bit on the Springbolts as well. Yellow has good number of Springbolts here as well. Got a trebuchets hitting this infrastructure or towers. Lancers push way forward. We'll find some of these villagers. We'll find a lot of Springbolts. Yellow's villagers being recast in this gold deposit. He needs that gold. Yellow's in an increasingly bad position right now. Sacred Site's victory is 5 minutes, so he needs to start advancing forward. The most exposed one is definitely the southern one. Trying to repair up this tower now. Does only take wood to repair towers. He needs to upgrade it with stone. Got a big amount of infrastructure going up. He needs that production, of course. It is there. The Holy Roman Empire player does have quite a bit of resources stored up, but he just simply does not have the production structures like this. Mangonel finds good hits there, trying to push his way forward. There's getting no crossbows in this region. Got some prelates here to heal them. Mangonel's and Springballs engaging. Blue's down to 1 Springall. Yellow still has 2. Blue's down to 0. Crossbows in a good position there to hold back his opponent. Mangonels are now able to rein in uncontested. There's 3 of them there for Yellow. And this tower is still being repaired up by those trebuchets. And still got 4 minutes left. Yellow needs to start eyeing for the southern one. He has a good number of barracks and archer ranges here. Waiting for a round of regular archers that will be useful versus these crossbows and archers. And now got trade ring now being researched by the Abbasid Dynasty player. Got the veteran spearman research, as well as that veteran horseman. Veteran horseman. He's trying to build a squad of horsemen. They need to go down south. Power still being repaired on up. Some of these villagers will go on down. Spearman gains some good damage there onto these knights or lancers. Got a good number of archers, however, to pick them off, as well as crossbowmen as well. Outpost slow going down. Mangonel's firing some more shots there. Blue has a pair of Springballs here. Yellow does have 1 Springall, looks like. Another good round of Mangonel hits there, hitting those archers and crossbows. Blue's front line starting to disintegrate, both of them down to minimal force. Horseman charging forward. That tower, fortified tower does go down. Archers and crossbows making their way forward. Got 2 minutes left in the sacred site. Yellow needs to get out a squad to hit forces to one of these sacred sites. This one could potentially be breached. As long as he has you on top of it, the sacred site countdown will pause. Blue also has a massive amount of gold, and you will able to get his advanced black technologies up quickly, such as elite army tactics and biology. There goes that tower, or gate. A lot of infrastructure here. He can't really dilly-dally with that secret site countdown. He's trying to go for defensive keep here. Or offensive, mix of both. And there's Imperial Age for blue. Going for agricultural. I can know crossbows here, but right now there's a lot of horsemen, not knights here. You got Maginot's finding more and more good volleys in this region. At this point, second site's not being captured at the moment. Trebuchet's trying to start hitting that keep as it's still being built. Springald's getting hit significantly. One Springald does go down. Trebuchet's engaging. Maginot's needs to start hitting these crossbows. Archers and crossbows over here doing some good work. Blue Springald's trying to advance forward. Does get a hit down to Maginot's. Get repaired on the front line. Maginot finds a good counter barrage there. Trebuchet's hitting the keep. Second site being decaptured. Victory is being paused. Ooh, Villagers received a nice deadly hit there. Second site has been decaptured, so Yellow can breathe better. But right now, Yellow has a good amount of force for on field. We've got a massive wave of Cannoneers not being deployed out by the Abbasid Dynasty player. He's went from Imperial Age, but having trouble utilizing that technology advantage now. Now got a Culverin here. And Cannoneers, of course, good. Crossbowmen, however, do outrange them, so do archers. More of these hand cannons are going down. Yellow does capture the central secret site, giving a bit of extra gold income. But remember as well, blue has the majority of the map, claiming a lot of these resources under the sphere of influence. The longer the game goes on, yellow will do better, or blue will do better. Blue also has 142 villagers, opponent has 129 spoken good amount of villagers. We've got a big wave of infrastructure trying to be pulled up by blue. Horsemen charging forward, there's some exposed villagers in this area. Town's sort of quickly garrisoned if he's having trouble keeping this area garrisoned. Got some good number of hand cannoneers, they love to shoot everything. Crossbows and hand cannoneers push way forward. Horsemen's going down. Looney's like kind of rebuilds front line. He has plenty of buildings he could trade for. Seeing a number of horsemen and hand cannoneers there. And Yellow's going for the Elkbach Castle on the front line. That is a little bit risky. Elkbach Castle, he has plus 50% health, and all buildings defense influence take 33% less damage. Blue just needs to say he can abandon this area, sort of. Though he doesn't want to lose his moss, he has not gotten a Tithe Barn. And now the Elkbach Castle has been built in the front line. Yellow has a massive reserve of resources. He has at 56 out of 60. He may have been at age 3 for time frame. He does get the trade one, so he may have some traders moving around. A handful of traders never hurt. I suppose a handful of traitors. Elkbach Castle has been garrisoned for his own single relic, though then again, that was all those dropped on relics. He actually does claim his opponent's relics. Does get one of them inside this palace, could go for the Elm Close as well. Blue's going for a defensive line of stone walls, and Exotic Doggo getting some bites there. Keep Silver Phantom Neck Gold there, very nice. And sealing those relics is one of the few times that unusually happens, but does. Blue still has a sniff amount of backline infrastructure, so don't have to worry about that. Just need to take time to rebuild up his forces. He's almost a pop cap. Yellow's a pop cap. Both of them dealing with a similar sized army. He's trying to get out some more battering rams, which will be useful. He's not influenced for mercenary repairs. He's pulling up front line. What's it called? Town center for the mercenary repair ability. Right now, Blue does have high quality army. He has a massive number of Janissaries, but he also has a good number of siege weapons on the field. Primarily these 3 counterweight trebuchets. He also has 3 battering rams. Blue's trying to go out for more battering rams. That's getting out biology and very powerful research, giving his horsemen more health. Spearmen advancing forward. We'll pick off some of these spearmen with the hand cannoneers. Outlock Castle has an upgrade for its weapon placements. And it looks like all these villagers do go down. The castle goes down. 8 villagers right there can go down. He still has his gold deposit up here collecting. His gold deposit down here is down to 7 gold, so there's nothing much yellow to claim right there. Veterans push way forward. Remember as well, his 2 landmarks are right here, so he can't retreat back any farther than this. Maybe want his opponent to push on forward so he can engage from a better position, but he's going to lose a lot of his infrastructure. He does need that infrastructure for production itself of his military units. The longer the game goes on, you will need to start rebuilding faster than your opponent. Now we've got Blue Iron Park counterattack. He's bringing forward the battering rams. Yellow has his battering rams pushing forward. Horsemen do bonus damage to the siege, so they can do bonus damage to these battering rams. Both sides have a good number of horsemen, but looks like Blue has a spear number. Battering rams are starting going down. Do now have these hand cannons getting some good damage over here. Barons sort of make their way forward. Hand cannons gain some great damage. Yellow's front line is starting to disintegrate. Blue does not have a lot of reinforcements available, but it has a massive number of hand cannons on field queue. Yellow's trying to push these villagers way forward in order to sail the Outlock Castle. We do have the fire armor. He probably should have gone reinforced defenses first. Got these battering rams getting some good damage on the infrastructure. Blue is lost a lot of housing there. Looks like all Blue's battering rams do go down to a number of villager torches. Horseman now trying to hit those battering rams, trying to clean them up. Mark it right there. And he's got some more housing. Does get out more housing somewhere. He does have a good amount of food stored up. Not a lot of gold or wood. Not much wood deposit he can claim. Got the battering rams not breaking through this gate. He could potentially throw his hand cannons on top of the walls to get increased range. Lumber camps going down, destroying them. He needs that lumber. Horseman may for her get some of these villagers killed off. He does not have a lot of infrastructure left though, does he? He needs to build a lot more stables. He has a lot of cannoneers queued up and a horseman. But I don't think it's across many structures. Yeah, look at that. Most of that are across a handful of structures. You need to build more stables to help you remax. Right now, Yellow has a massive amount of income coming on in. He's pretty far away from Tier 3 Golden Age, which will give him some extra production speed and collection rate. The production speed is going to be very important right now. Collection rate is also very important. Research speed, not so much. Let's get in the lightweight frameworks research, or whatever it's called, for improving the health of your siege weapons. That's good quality there on these battering rams. They do have a lot of PS armor, however. Now these hand cannons are hitting those horsemen. Does get focus on the horsemen. Now we're going to be charging forward trying to deal with these archers. Over here, these horsemen are trying to hit the villagers. Got these main armors charging forward. They're fully kitted out to deal with anything they fight. Though hand cannons just love to shoot everything. Battalions now trying to cleave their way forward. He's losing his max population. More battalions not being caught up by yellow. Very nice. Man-arms charging on in. More of these man-arms are however being gunned down by those hand cannoneers. More hand cannoneers in backline to take these man-arms. He is going to take out the primary town center. That's landmark 1 of 2. In fact, oh, he's down to 6 structures? That's not right. He should have more than 6 structures because I'm counting a lot here. That must be some sort of bug. Something just counting down will not use count up. Because we can look here, there's more than 10 structures there. Got all of Yellow's battery rams and trebuchets hitting the House of Wisdom. It does have 17,000 health. But there's a lot of battery rams battering it down. Horsemen need to start focusing on these battery rams. It does have a good number of villagers trying to grab the House of Wisdom. But still, these trebuchets still being a bit of a problem. Got a large number of towers here. It does give them. It does have emergency repairs available for the low pop castle. Does take out these battery rams. Blue may want to counterattack now. Yellow has not having trouble remaxing. Blue has enough population space for everything now. These battery rams just charging forward just to get structural damage and keep his opponent's forces back until so he can regroup. He's still having trouble reproducing. I think he still needs to build up more production structures. Also wasn't seeing quite a bit of damage right there. So being repaired up, he is also repairing up the primary town center. He's trying to stop that. He has no additional towns on the field, so all villager losses are permanent at the moment. Horsemen charging forward from over on these trebuchets. That's a massive amount of battery rams blown up by both sides. Town center is taking severe amount of damage, but can't be set ablaze since it does not have. It's not an active structure. Let's take out some of these fortified outposts. A number of these trebuchets have gone down. More horsemen and hand cannons being streamed on in. Trying to get these battery rams. Blue's battery rams being repassed back. I think we should just continue moving forward. Going down south with them wouldn't hurt. These villagers have pushed too far forward. Now they can gun down and stab by these horsemen. These battery rams are doing a good job of blocking his opponent's battery rams. Yep, he needs to perhaps reorganize his production, because right now he's not producing from all those stables or archer ranges, since they're freshly built. Horsemen charging forward, trying to overrun these forces. The gold on the map, this is the biggest, that's probably the biggest gold deposit on the map. Yellow's actually running out of gold to use. He does have all 5 relics at the moment, which is very important, as well as 2 sacred sites. These battery rams are basically tank traps at this point in time. They're choking movement. That's what they're doing right now. Which is actually very smart. Got Spring Gold here, just trying to poke away against these battery rams. Now Blue's eyeing for a counterattack. He does have good number of battery rams to push through this area. Just needs to clear up all the supporting forces. He also has a good number of hand cannoneers. Battery rams pushing the way forward. Got these battery rams also pushing the way forward. He does have the town center not fully repaired just yet. He has a golden age 3, so he does have the increased production speed and resource gathering rate. That production speed is very important right now, as well as the gathering rate. Taking out these battery rams, they're being picked apart by these horsemen. As I mentioned before, elite horsemen do bonus damage to the siege, plus 10 to siege. They're doing 24 damage per hit. And right now they're getting choked up right here as well. I don't think this town is actually going to rebuild just yet, so unable to rebuild any more villagers. He also having trouble remaxing. He actually has hardly any military forces on the field, 19. Blue doesn't realize it, but he can counterattack for severe damage. Got an outpost here. Yellow's villagers trying to destroy this outpost. Perhaps get that garrison repaired up. Houses have been rebuilt. He needs to queue up as many villagers as he can. or deploy out as many villagers as he can. Got additional towns that are being plotted over here as well. He's realizing he needs to get more villagers out. Blue can counterattack, but he simply does not know. Got some horsemen over here. Trying to go for some trade. He does not have the spice road, nor some of the other research for related to trade. Horsemen advancing on forward. House of Wisdom and the primary town center has been repaired up. Getting some hits there on some of these villagers, but got some cannon placements. We got Tideborn for the Holy Roman Empire player. So you will have a very good amount of gold generation. I do not see any more gold on the map. That's why Blue's trying to transition to some traders. He does have some gold generation somewhere. I'm not really sure from what though. He does not have any relics himself. Oh, the single site? That should only provide 225. Yep, it's rapidly decreasing. Right now it's 100. Massive Mangonel hit there. There's the Mangonels. As I've been on horsemen, these Blue's battery rams are being used as tank traps. Tank units start going down. And it's just getting a very bad engagement. Yellow has more forces than his opponent, and these Mangonels will pose a massive threat. He really should eye getting these hand cannoneers on the high ground up here. Not only will make them a bit more resilient, but also +2 range makes them a very good. It's a good defensive position to say this. More archers being put on the field, very nice. I don't think they're elite archers yet, they're just veteran archers. Blue's battery rams starting to charge it forward. There's a lot of towers here, an absurd number of towers. Yellow's battery rams have gone complete through this town center. Skirmish of forces all across the map. More villagers go down, more both sides can feel the larger military. Battery rams now, a lot of battery rams are not connected to House of Wisdom. Everyone report architecture's improved its health. And now he's out of horsemen as well to deal with these battery rams. I think this is going to be game. And Blue does back of the game now. It's Anna Braid saying thank you for watching and on to next replay.